Good evening. I'm making this video because of what this man is doing. I think his name is Mike Smith. I'm not 100. I know his last name is Smith. I think it's Mike Smith. But he's really been attacking me, really bad. Um, this morning when I woke up, I could actually feel for the last 2 days. Really, it's like I'm feeling a little electrical sparks on my arm, and my chest been giving me problems since last week. And I found out we have to move out of this house, which I've been praying and asking God to help me get out of this house. So I guess that's my answer right there. So we trying to find somewhere else to move. I don't know if I've been praying and asking God to lead me to a safe place, but I don't know if any place is safe. These people seem to be, if they can convince doctors to do what they do, they probably convince anybody unless somebody's really deep in Christ. But the thing is, even if they deep in Christ, these people is lying so and saying such things. I don't even know if a person is deep in Christ wouldn't join in. I don't know. Um, I just don't know because I know they plenty of people in the church is part of this gang stalking. I knew that, and like I said on another video, this girl that I was kind of close to her, and she been in church all her life. And she's a gang stalker, and I was kind of surprised that she would be a gang stalker, but she got mad with me and deleted me off her friend list on Facebook. So I mean, it's crazy to go to church, be in church all your life from your childhood to adulthood, because she in her 40s now, to join something that can send you to hell. You know, and I talked to her about it. I talked to her about it and about how they killing people, because this is what this is, death, pure death, a slow death until they want you dead. And I think it must be what they want me dead before I leave this house, because he's really attacking my heart. And this arm right here is just hurting all the way down, all the way down. And I'm feeling some like little, because this house is full of frequency, all the way up to the ceiling. And on the outside, you can see it up to the top of the house, top of, all up on the trees. I took some videos here lately, um, but they're on my phone, and I can't remember my password. So I got to figure out what my password was so I can get it off my phone, and so I can put it on my computer, so I can upload it because I don't know how to upload from my phone. I don't even know. I don't think it would do it on my phone. It's probably too big, too large of a file. But I notice every time I don't go along with the woman that works for my sister lawyer, he ups this frequency. And so I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I had saw some houses, but one of them, I guess it was kind of high because it was $1,800, but it was a really nice two-story house. But I had said I didn't want to go that high myself, but I wanted to get her at least two houses. One house was 1,500 and one was 1,800. And I'm trying to find something roomy because this house here is not roomy either, even though it's 3 bedroom, but it's like tight. I'm trying to find something. Now the other house that we had, it was roomy. It had a real large living room, but the bedrooms, her bedroom was the only large bedroom, and so we won't be so tight. I'm trying to find something, and then find something that have a like a screen-in porch, one of those glass room where she can see outside, cause she just sits up in this house all the time. And that house had a screen-in porch. It was a 4-bedroom, really nice house, a real big yard. Both houses had big yards, but she was saying she was telling me to go to this other company that they works with. So, and I told her we're not gonna move to just anywhere, any kind of neighborhood. And I didn't like those houses. They were like older houses, and those older houses have a lot of problems with them. When you go in those houses, the wire, for one thing, the wiring is not good. Then the furnace not good. Even this house here, this is an older house, but they have remodeled it. But still, the furnace, we've had a lot of problem with the furnace in this house. Even with the commodes. I think they doing it with the commodes, though they causing the pressure in the commodes to be low. But I said, as long as I got a bucket and can fill it up with some water, I will not call anybody in here to mess with those commodes anymore, because the men that was coming here, I could hear them talking. When they passed by me and my sister was sitting over there, and I was sitting this chair, he was sitting over here, and he was telling the other guy that I was being gangster, and that they were gonna wait. They were supposed to be doing something. He said he gonna wait until they do something to the pressure. And I think he planted some roaches, because they were trying to say that there was a leak, and I kept telling them there's no leak. And they was saying there was a leak under the ground, and I was telling them there wasn't no leak under there. So he um he said it wasn't a leak, and then he went back around front. He came over to my window, my front window. See, I had a camera, a security camera in that window, and he did something at that window. I really think he planted some roaches, because that's when I started seeing not the big roaches, but the little roaches. Those are the ones you don't want to have. Those little roaches, you don't want those roaches, because you have a time getting rid of them. But I started spraying. I see one every once in a while, because this girl told me that's what they do. When they start messing with the pressure, your commode and stuff, plant roaches in your house. And I do believe all this time I've been thinking there were orbs right there in that bite. I'm beginning to think they'll be cockroaches, and I think they're releasing them to come over here. So they be coming down out of the sky. So they some kind of way they releasing them from the sky, but they be flying all different types of ways and making. I don't know if they all be is it a projector? I don't know. There'll be a lot of bugs out here in Iowa, so I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, she wanted me to get a house. Told me that the courts wouldn't pay for a house that cost that much. Well, first of all, how you know what the courts pay? This my sister money. And second of all, I'm not gonna move her just in or well. I thought this was a good neighborhood, but I see it's not, because they bring people in the empty houses. I'm not trying to move beside no empty houses or no bad looking house. Cause that house over there, now they put a new roof on that house, but they didn't fix the body of it. And they fixed the body of that house. The roof, they went through and did the whole entire house and the house beside us. They remodeled the outside and the inside just to move somebody in to attack us. But the man that was over there from the beginning, he stayed there 2 years before he moved out. And when the next people came in, they went and remodeled their whole entire house. So this is the type of stuff that they'll do. But I make the videos to let just so I can say what's happening to me. Nobody at my family can't say what's happening to me, but I can. And I'm saying, if I die from a heart attack or stroke or anything, the man over here in this brown house behind us, I think his name is Mike Smith. I know it's Smith. Killed me because he the one got all this frequency coming up in this house, hooked to that fence back then. The cars in the front of us, 4 houses in front of us, they got this stuff on their cars. It's in the trunk of their car, but it releases out through the lights. And it comes right through the walls and through the windows. The houses on each side of us are attacking us. That lady on this side, she got a light on the side of her house where there's no doors, no windows. She never have a light cut on in the front yard, not in the backyard where she got a door and they windows. But she had that light on the side of the house because it goes through our windows. That man got it hooked onto that white car back there. That's why he got it turned this way. And that's where that woman was over there when she ran into that fence. A stupid idiot woman ran over the fence and they had her to do it. She already crippled. And her daughter don't have no more sense than she do. Because her and her daughter stayed on the other side of the road behind us in that gray house. They got work done to their house. All these houses got work done to them. They got new roofs. If they didn't get work done on the inside of the house, they got new roofs. Because this energy is killing the roofs. That's not the sun, that's an energy. I could go outside and come back in. My feet are burned for a long time. And I got on shoes. Got on shoes because there's energy connected, hooked onto my shoes. That's not the sun. I've never had the sun burn my feet, and I have on shoes. Only time the sun burn my feet if I walk out there bare feet on the cement of the street, but with shoes on, and I'm on the grass, and I come back in, my feet is burning like crazy. Sometimes I have to put ice on them because that is not the sun. That is energy. I've seen it stop shining. It stopped shining. It was just the moon was up there in the daytime. And then it just like a puff, a light of whatever it was, just came back. And then it stopped again. All I saw was the moon. And then I got to find that video. I got to find that video. Because on the video, you can hear me saying, what is that? Is that the moon? Because I couldn't believe my eyes. I mean, that thing would just stop. There wouldn't be nothing there. And then it would just puff back up. I couldn't believe my eyes. But I better not talk too long, though. So it's 13, 14 minutes. I'm going to close out now. But if I die, I was murdered. This man is drying me out on the inside, and it's affecting my skin on the outside. I just had to butter down with some body butter. Or my skin is feeling so dry.